They say that pranayama is one of the oldest wellness practices in the world. Hi there, I'm Ashlyn, and this is 28 Straight, your guide to forming new habits and reaching radical depths in less than a month. Pranayama, or yogic breathing, is used to calm, focus, or stimulate awareness. In Sanskrit, prana translates to life force or vital energy. Yama can be translated to restraint or control. Thus, pranayama means to control life energy, aka intentional breathing. Breathing is super interesting because it can both be controlled and automatic. When you choose to breathe intentionally, you're choosing how your breath interacts with your nervous system and the different hemispheres in your brain, creating a specific outcome, like feeling calmer, feeling less stressed, less anxious, clearing brain fog, or feeling more energized, more revitalized, and more awake. So essentially, the purpose of pranayama is to move the breath intentionally through the body to create a certain outcome. It's no wonder that these practices go all the way back to 3000 BCE. Before humans practiced the yoga that you know today, they were breathing. Historically, this is known to reduce stress and anxiety, create an overall sense of focus, grounding, and sense of well-being. Pranayama is an umbrella term to describe many different breath practices. It's a wonderful tool because you can pick which breath practice you'd like to use to mend a symptom that you're experiencing, whether it be depression, anxiety, brain fog, racing thoughts, or even feeling too hot or too cold. Here are the logistics for this 28-day guided pranayama challenge. Each week, I will introduce a new pranayama technique. We'll practice that technique for 7 days and then move on to the next. Week 1, Ujjayi pranayama, or victorious breath. Purpose: to ground, to focus, to stabilize. Ujjayi is the most foundational pranayama. In fact, it was the first breath technique that I learned when I began my yoga journey. I'm really excited to share this technique with you because it's one that I use in my day-to-day life, in and out of my yoga practice, because it's super naturally centering and soothing. You can practice this breath pattern on its own, which is what we'll be doing in our 28-day challenge, or incorporate it into your physical yoga asana practice. So that's week 1. Week 2, circular breathing. Purpose: balance, calm, restfulness, and awareness. This breath is great for practicing present moment awareness because oftentimes we'll practice breathing in and out for the same amount of beats or counts. In order to do that, you have to stay super focused. The counting helps to give your mind something to do to help you stay present within the breath. Week 3, Nadi Shodhana, or alternate nostril breathing. Purpose: balance, calm, soothe, ground. This technique balances opposites to create harmony. It is said that each brain hemisphere represents a polar opposite. For example, the right side brain is more lunar, feminine, and calm, whereas the left side brain is solar, masculine, and intense. Practicing alternate nostril breathing maximizes awareness with each brain hemisphere at a time, creating balance and harmony between the two. And that's week 3. Week 4, Kapalabhati, skull polishing breath. Purpose: clarity, preservation, revitalization, energy. This more rapid breath technique reminds me of dusting the cobwebs out of my brain. This breath is great to practice if you are experiencing a lack of energy, brain fog, disorganization, and are in need of renewal and a natural boost. And that is week 4. Finally, you may be asking, how do I sit for breath work? You have options. It is important that you are sitting with an upright, tall spine. You can either sit in a chair or on the floor with a rolled up blanket or cushion beneath your seat, so as long as you're sitting upright to give you a strong, present foundation. The best way to prepare for this 28-day challenge is to plan out time in your day from the get-go so you know that you can hold space for this pranayama practice with little to no distraction and fully be present. And remember, this is not about perfection. Starting something new can be difficult, and the easiest way to get over difficulty is getting over expectations. So I encourage you to approach this 28-day challenge with an open mind and just see what happens. Don't get discouraged. You will notice change over time. And that is the point of continuing to show up for 28 days. I will be with you every step of the way, and you'll have others doing the challenge with you, and you can chat in the comment section and talk about what you're going through, what you've noticed, what's difficult, what feels great, all of it. We have our community to get through this together. So without further ado, start to plan when you'll carve out time for pranayama practice, and I will plan to see you tomorrow for day 1. You've got this. Don't forget it.